Just rented.
Yo, what is happening, folks? It is Jimmy G in the place to be, coming at you again with another episode of The Good, The Bad, The Awesome, where we unbox, give my first reaction to all things pop culture. So if you like to see what I see, then hit that like, subscribe, get notified when we have new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. However, this is not one of those unboxing reviews. Actually, there might be some unboxing in here. This is my post TFCON Baltimore thoughts and my toy haul. I haven't done a toy haul video in forever, and so I'm going to show you everything that I got. And if you stay, and then I also, when I got home, I got 3 boxes waiting for me. So but if you stay tuned to the end, we're going to have a giveaway, because I promised y'all a giveaway when I came back from TFCon. So that's what we're gonna do. But it was TFCon was this past Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in Baltimore, Maryland, and at the Hilton. And so we had a great time. So the funny thing is, the first kind of just, I guess, chuckle moment for me was I booked a hotel off property because Hilton only had double beds. It was my family as well as a friend of mine by the name of John who was staying, so a total of 5 people. And so 5 people, and if you look, this is a very poo-sized person here, was not going to fit in double bed. So I booked us at a Hampton Inn and Suites in National Harbor, which was about a half a mile away. And then I decided to go, hey, you know what? I wonder if there's a hotel closer that I'll sleep 5. And lo and behold, I found a Springfield Suites by Marriott that was just 2 blocks away from the Hilton. So I said, you know what? I'm going to book that. I'm going to bookmark it and come back to it, because I was looking at it on my break from work. And so after I got off my break from work, I went back to it, typed in Spring Hill Suites, saw it was the same price, booked it, said yes, it was a non-refundable rate, and come to find out, I booked the wrong Spring Hill Suites. I actually booked it that was right across the street from our Hampton Inn and Suites hotel, so it was still the distance away, a long distance away. But I thought it was kind of just a good chuckle that I got. My wife goes, Jimmy, anyway, she loves me. She didn't call me funny names. Maybe, but we had a good time. We ended up being able to walk and had a great time. And my kids came for a few hours, but then they kind of did their own thing a little bit. So, what was so cool around this time versus the last time I went to a TFCon, which was in Orlando, which I think when I went to that one, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, or maybe it was 500 subscribers. I don't remember. I was by myself. And it was a little intimidating for me meeting some of these people that I've watched on the YouTube channels like Deluxe Baldwin, Cato's Collection, Patriot Prime, even meeting Diecast Norbs on that. So I'm a very, like I said, introvert at heart, so I don't go out of my way to talk to people. So I just kind of just shook their hand, said, hey, I'm a big fan, and then just kind of left and just did my own thing. But this time around, it was great just being able to be a little bit more familiar with them and be able to talk with some of them through, whether it's through chats or through lives or being on one of their shows or whatever it may be. And so it was a little bit more comfortable. I was still a little bit nervous and a little bit anxious. Probably came off as a little bit weird, but it was still a really good time. And so I know I told you I would film stuff for it, but I didn't. I just enjoyed the journey on this. So if you want to see TFCon footage, just TFCon has a Facebook page that I'll link that you can see all sorts of stuff on that. So kind of what I did was I hung out with my buddy John, who came with us, and as well as the crew that I hang out with on Saturdays, Ultra Megatronus, NY Hunter Impressions, Darth Ravage 007, and Raziel Kane Reviews. Kind of hung out with them, had a good time just hanging with them. Got to kind of hang out with Patriot Prime a little bit, got to meet Deluxe again, got to meet Cato, got to meet Rodimus Primal. I've never met him, so he seems like a really good guy. And just go to a couple panels. So the only panels I went to was I went to a Jeopardy, which was not really that fun, and then we went to a there was a voice actor panel. I forgot who it was. It was the voice of Pterosaur and Tidal Wave, as well as the voice of Bumblebee from Cyberverse. Went to that panel, went to Frank Welker's panel, and then went to the third-party, product panel, which had some really cool reviews. I'm looking so forward to the studio, Metroplex and Broadside. That's going to be freaking awesome. And then most of the other time was spent just getting swag and going through the dealer room. So some pros on it. I mean, it was a nice location and things like that. It was a more crowded than it was last time. That when I went to Orlando, there was a lot more people here for that. My only con that I had about this con is just I didn't have enough time to do everything I wanted to, but the only thing and it couldn't be helped, is that Peter Cullen didn't come. He didn't come, and I missed him. But that's okay. I have nothing really, really bad to say about the con. Now, of course, parking was crazy expensive and all that kind of stuff. Everything around Baltimore was expensive. But other than that, I thought the con was fun. People wore deodorant. It wasn't as funky as other cons have been. But I had a really good time. Oh, one of the other cool, interesting things is after the con closes for the day, if you're in the lobby, I like to call it the black market of the con kind of opens up. And so people come down with totes of stuff, and there's this big sign that says, "Do not sell in the lobby." And I think that was more of a suggestion than a rule, because there are people with totes just selling their wares out in the lobby. So it's the black market where you can find stuff you couldn't find in the dealer room. There's also a bulletin board of all sorts of people's rooms where you can go and kind of shop where they had their stuff there. I'm kind of leery about going to someone's room because you never know what you might run into. Maybe an upside down pineapple, if you know what that is. But that was kind of really, really fun. It was kind of really cool to see that too as well. But really, really had a great time just hanging out with fellow YouTubers and friends and stuff like that. And they announced TFCON Chicago, so I'm hoping I can go to that. I'm also hoping I can go to BotCon this year, so I got to figure out how I can make those two things happen. But I like to go to conventions. My next convention is YamaCon at Pigeon Forge, which is an anime convention that I'm going to go with to my daughter. But this con was the first time I even had merchandise. So I had my hat right there with my name. I also wore a shirt that had a QR code, and then I had a business card. So there's my business card right there, like toy reviews, and you can kind of see all the QR codes, and you can even scan those if you want to go to my places there. But enough about that. Let's talk about what I got. And so I got a lot of stuff. I came with the intent of getting some stuff, and I got a lot of stuff that I can't wait to review for y'all at a later time. The first thing is YOLO Park had a booth there, and I was able to pick up every single one of the TF1 YOLO Park models. If you don't know who they are, they make model kits of Transformers. So first of all, we got the Cogless Bumblebee, which is so cool. And then we got Cogless Orion Pax, and then Cogless, here I am just putting stuff upside down, Cogless Megatron, and then Cogless Elita 1. But that's not it. Then they also had the other 4 packs of the Cogged bot mode of Megatron. You can see where I'm going with this. And the Cogged bot mode of Bumblebee. There we go. And the Cogged bot mode of Elita 1. Ta-da! And then the Cogged bot mode of Optimus Prime / Orion Pax. Now, there are a Pro Series of Megatron and Optimus Prime coming with that, but they didn't have those there. But I was so cool to pick those up from YOLO Park in their booth. Really, really cool. And then of course, one of the things I got in the black market of the con, is I have a sweep, but I didn't have a Scourge. So I got a Scourge here, only paid $20 for Scourge, and so I thought that was a good deal because most places I've seen it for $35 to $50. The other thing I got, thank you Fire Talks for this amazing deal, is I got the Legacy United 4-pack. And I know some of y'all are like, these are some repaints and stuff, but I was excited to get, most people are excited to get Squeeze Play, which I was good to get him, but I really wanted Cyberverse Tarn and Cliff Jumper here, so got this for a really, really great deal from Fire Talks on that. So thank you. And then, of course, the con convention exclusives, was able to pick those up. So we got the Senator Ratbat here. That's a tape. from Ocular Max. We also got, I picked up the Ocular Max Vortex from, or it's called Chops. This is the arm of Ruination here, so it looks really, really cool. I'm debating on whether I keep that one as well as Senator Ratbat and this one I'm showing you, and everything just dropped. And then, of course, the TFCON LA exclusive, the Ruination leg there of Swindle. So I was able to pick him up too. So debating on whether I keep those. I may put them up in the Transformers Underground. I don't know what I may do with those. I also, and then the last exclusive was of course, the Fans Hobby Obsidian Commander, aka Grand Scourge, which looks really, really cool in person. So again, I don't know if I'm going to hang on to him, because I know there's a guy out there who's going, hey, if you trade that to me, I may be able to get you a Nemesis Superion from Zeta Toys. So I'm still debating on that. Picked up Iron Factory's Merrick here. So I've had this at one time, but then someone picked it in one of my games. I was hoping they wouldn't have picked it, but they did pick it. So I also got my last Dinobot I needed from New Age right there for Snarl. I'm trying to go through all this really quick. This is going to be like a 20-minute video with all the stuff I got. And then, of course, the Planet X expansion kit right there for my Death Saurus. So if I don't want him IDW, if I want him G1, was able to pick that up. So that's awesome. A few other things. Oh, it's not, it's not Jimmy G if he didn't get a Voltron. So did pick up I don't have a Defender of the Universe Voltron, so I picked this one up. The guy at the booth had two different versions. He had the Hyperphase version, and then the regular version, so I picked the Hyperphase because I really do like the blue that's in that, and I think it looks really, really cool. I thought about picking up the other one too, just so I could have one in Lion mode and one in Bot mode, but I ran out of money. And that was only $150, and so that was a good deal. It's brand new in box. The box is a little beat up, but it's brand new. And then something I really, really wanted. When I saw this, I had to snag it up before anyone else could get it. It's the Fugu God of Flame, right there, FG01, that retro Jetfire. It's the deluxe edition because it came with a package that has the clear fast pack armor as well as the stand. So look at that. That's just gorgeous. That is freaking gorgeous. Couple autographs I was able to get. I didn't get as many autographs as I wanted to, but I did have to get Michael Bell's autograph on Voltron. If y'all didn't know, he voice acted Lance and Sven from the original Voltron series, as well as some other voices that we all know, like Prowl and Sideswipe and Bombshell and Swoop. So he voiced a lot of different characters. And then, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Frank Welker, right there, autographed that for me. So those were the only two autographs I got. So I typically get a lot more autographs than that, but this time I didn't. Nice little souvenir from Patriot Prime right there, his stats. So I gotta get out the little red thing to see kind of like what his strengths and what his weaknesses are. So there we go. Probably all strengths, no weaknesses. And then last but not least, my friend John decided to help me out with some things. First of all, helping me out complete my Menasor. So I got 2 feet. I got 1 fist and then the head. So I need the right fist, the chest piece, and the waist piece. And I believe I think I have the sword, but I need the gun. So if any of y'all have that out there and you don't need it, feel free to bring it my way. I would love to have that. But he also gave me a few other things that he got for me. So got the Legacy G1 Universe Optimus Prime. Awesome. Can't wait to open that. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I call it the Trailer Park Missing Link. It's the cheaper budget version. I was needing a Masterpiece Galvatron, so I was thinking about getting a Fans Toys one. But again, I ran out of money. And he got me this, so that is so freaking awesome. So this can go with my, I have all the sweeps, I have Scourge, I have Cyclonus, so now I've got a Galvatron to go along with it. So, man, John, you didn't have to do that. And then the last thing that he didn't have to do, which I was just like shocked and blown away, but he got a great deal on it. G1 Star Saber. I've been wanting a G1 Star Saber, and now I have a G1 Star Saber. Doesn't have any of his weapons. He is a little bit yellow, but you know what? He's mine, and I love him. I'm gonna get him all whitened up, get some repro labels, get that back on there. His little tips are broken, but everything else is complete on him. So excited to have this guy. Man, John, you did not have to do this. Really, 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 really. Wow. But thank you. Thank you so much for that. So that's what I got at there, and I typically go into TFCon knowing that I'm going to be spending some money to get some cool stuff. So that's what I got. But I had a really, really good time at the convention, and so. But when I got home, I had 3 boxes waiting for me, and so let's open those babies up to see what's in those. I think I know what's in them, but I don't know. So some of them were from overseas, so it's been a while. This one's from Shozy Store. Love shopping there. I don't have a reviewer code yet. I need to get a reviewer code so that way I can say, hey, if you shop on Shozy Store and use my reviewer code, it helps me out. Helps me get free points to get free stuff. Oh yeah. This I'm really excited about. This is the Cheng Tiao. It's basically, let me see if I can get it out of this plastic bag so that way y'all can see it a little bit better. It's basically a third-party core class Megatron. And what's so cool about it is that it's a core class Megatron that turns into a gun. It comes with a laser beak, but you can kit bash this thing with the core class Optimus Prime and make the Skybound Optimus Prime with that. So very, very excited about messing with this guy. So the next thing I got, let's take a look here. It's in an Amazon box and from Amazon. So one of my pre-orders came in while I was gone. So let's see what it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the guy. Agent Knight is here. So I can't wait to open up Agent Knight. If you don't know who that is Kit from Knight Rider. So cannot wait. I saw Raz's review on it. Hopefully mine has the cod piece with it. And I can't wait to open that up. So last but not least, let's get in here. And this one, I think is something that I got on eBay, and it finally got here. But oh yeah, this is one that I was looking forward to. This is one that I definitely was looking forward to. Cadmos, this is Nemesis Starsaber from Planet X. It's just gorgeous. This thing is just freaking gorgeous. I mean, that black and that purple. I'm a sucker for Nemesis stuff. But not only that, Nemios, aka Victory Leo, but the Nemesis version. And so I'm able to do a Nemesis Victory Saber. So that is so cool. But that's all the boxes I got that came in. I do have a few more boxes coming in within the week from Tim Reagan for some stuff that I won on Transformer Underground, so I can't wait to share that with y'all. Also from Alex Daniel that I won from Moon Room, so I can't wait to share that with y'all. But I did tell you I had a giveaway, right? So here's what we're gonna do. So because this is my TFCon kind of like haul swag or whatever, I want to ask you. So all you gotta do is answer this question for me in the comments. Like and answer this question: is what was your favorite convention you've ever gone to, and maybe what was the one thing that you got at that convention that you're so excited about? It could have been an autograph, it could have been a grail, it could have been a toy, some kind of souvenir. But what convention was that for you? Now, if you are a subscriber, put hashtag subscriber, because everyone who comments gets one entry, but if you're a subscriber and put hashtag subscriber, you do get 2 entries into this. And then if you are a member, you don't have to comment anything, you're automatically entered. You get 3 entries into this little thing here. So your favorite convention and what was it that you got? So I'd love to hear that. Hit that like button. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you something that I did get at a convention. It wasn't at TFCon Toronto, it was at TFCon Orlando, and it is an autographed Beast Wars Gary Chalk reaction figure here. So it is autographed by him. I got it autographed at TFCON in Orlando, but this needs to go to a good home. And so if you want to win that, just do those things. Comment, and we'll have this contest go on till let's say till Thanksgiving. So after Thanksgiving, I will draw the name and someone will go home with this beauty on that. But that's all I got to say about that. It was such a great time. I had such a great time meeting everybody and talking to everybody. So hopefully you enjoyed my rant. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing what I got. Now I got to pay the piper for everything that I got. But it was so good, and I cannot wait for Chicago. So that's going to be awesome. I think my wife's already in on that because we've never been to Chicago. But that's all I got to say about that. So tune in next time when we talk about something else, good, bad, or awesome. But in the meantime, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.